Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is KTCTV and we are back. We're back with another video. Today's video is gonna be a story time video, and I know you're reading the title like that's crazy. But yes, these things do happen in real life to real people like me. So we're just gonna talk about this story, and yeah, I'm gonna just let you guys know what happened. Let's get into the video because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I know y'all want to know what happened, and I want to tell y'all what happened. So this happened my sophomore year of high school. My ex, I'm gonna call him Bob. So my sophomore year of high school, um when I was in high school, I wasn't really into boys like that. I was really in my own world. I love going to school because I just did not like my life at home. So I was anything in school that I was doing, I was focused. So I was mostly focused on school and on myself. So yeah, I was just in my own lane. Like I was like, I guess you could say the it girl in school. Um and that's it pretty much. So Bob did not even go to my school. So I always told myself in high school, I was like, I'm not gonna speak to anybody in my high school because I already spoke to somebody outside of my high school and I like how it feels, like the freedom. I don't want somebody on me every day. I don't want somebody like not letting me breathe. Like I feel like couples should have their own space. Like just like the same thing as work environment. Like if you work with your man or your girlfriend, don't get offended, but like you need your time and space to be away from that person. Like you get tired of each other, and there's just certain things it's just not like healthy. So I was speaking to somebody my freshman year, and I liked it. So I'm like, okay, I'm definitely not talking to nobody in my school. Bob was a transfer student. Came my sophomore year. When I tell you, I was not even thinking about Bob. Like Bob was not even on my mind. Like I didn't like to me, it was like, who is this? Like, you know what I mean? But Bob was very persistent. Like when I tell you Bob was on timing, Bob was on timing. Bob was not missing no bells. Mind you, this is not even us talking. Like I'm talking about he's not missing the bells to catch me, like coming out my class to flirt with me, to catch me in the hallway. Bob was moving real federal. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bob was moving real federal, and he wanted everybody to know that we had something going on. In my last video, I mentioned that I lost my virginity on Valentine's Day. Yes, I did. So Valentine's Day, February 14th. My birthday's April 11th. Bob already knew my mom was crazy. Bob already knew the vibe. Like, I don't know why Bob set me up like this. Like, he set me up. So he set me up because he knew the type of time my mom is on. Like, and my mom liked him without even getting to meet him yet. Like, she liked how he sounded, and things like that. Like she just liked certain things that he would do, like places he would take me. She thought it was cute. So my mom was on time and like good. Like now we're lit. My mom is cool. Like like we're all good. We're all good. That's what I thought though. So, um, Bob left me hickeys one day, right? And my mom saw it. And she was like, what is that? I would never forget this day. Babel, shout out to you because you was with me that day. He came to my crib to get me so we could go to our friend Mercedes party. So he came to my house and he's like, yo, my mom was like, get ready, yeah, like you could go out with him, whatever. So I'm like, it's lit. Mind you, Mercedes is right down the block from me. So like it's not really that big a deal, but to me it was a big deal because remember, I don't go out, like I don't have freedom. So I remember before my cousin came, I was chilling in the sala because I know I had the hickeys, but I thought that a spoon could get rid of it. A cold spoon, that does not work. Like if maybe it works for some people, but for me it does not work. My skin is very sensitive, so it did not work for me. And then it was too late to go out because it's like my mom's gonna be like, where you going, to get some makeup. So I was like I'm stuck here in this house. So I was in my crib. It was my mom and my brother, but I shared a room with my mom. So I did not like being in the room with my mom because I didn't feel like I had any privacy. So I was always in the living room on my phone because that's all I had. Like we didn't have a TV at that time, and yeah, we had no cable and stuff. So yeah, I remember being in the sauna like this. So I was in the sauna like this. You already know the vibes. I was not trying to get caught up. That's how I was in the sauna. That's when my cousin came to get me. So he came to get me, and I got so excited that I could go out because you remember I don't go out like that. So I got so excited that I could go out that I was jumping up and down, and I took off all my clothes in front of my mom, and I think my cousin was there, but like really, like, I grew up with my cousin. He's like my brother, but he didn't really see me like naked or whatever. But that's not the point. The point is, I was so excited that I forgot that I had hickeys. Being a bird, I was being a bird to go outside, but I remember I don't go outside. So my mom goes, "What's that?" And I'm like, "What's what?" So I completely had forgotten. Like, I felt so dumb. So my cousin goes, "She fell." Like, yo, I would never forget it. This was so funny. Like, my mom was like, "She did not fall." And I'm like, "I got hit with a football on my chest." Um, because I was playing football at that time in practice. So I was like, "I got hit with a football on my chest." She was low-key believing it, but then she wasn't believing it because I think I had another one. So she saw it. I was like, damn. She was like, "That's not a fault, because why did she have two?" My cousin was like, "She fell, Thea, she fell." Yo, Bibble, shout out to you. I love you. He really tried to hold it down, but it's alright, it's alright. So she was like, "Yeah, you're not going to the party." So I was like, oh no, like, damn. The only time I get to go out, and now I'm not going out because of this Bob. Like, Bob is causing me problems in my house, and Bob is chilling comfortably in his crib. Like, I really was mad. But you know me, I was young and I thought I was in love. So I was like, "Damn, bro, you got me in trouble." Like, but I was still talking to Bob. Like, I was young. Like, come on. Like, you know when you're young and you got that first little high school sweetheart relationship. So I was really in denial. Like, I didn't really know his true intentions for me. Like, this, fast forward to April 10th, 11:40 something. It's 11:40 something in the night, people. I'm on the phone with Bob in the sala. So my mom comes. She's like, "Let me talk to him." And I was like, "Yeah." Like, I let her talk to him. I was like, "Yeah, you have it." Because if I had a daughter and she was getting hickeys, I would be completely upset too. And I would want to speak to the kid as well. Like, in that aspect, I understood my mom. So she's talking to Bob. And she was like, "What is you giving my daughter hickeys? Tell me about you." I'm not hearing what Bob is saying, because she has Bob in his ear. Like, this was back in the days when I had the iPhone 6. Bro, the iPhone 6, I had it in rose gold pink. But yeah, so she's sorry for the point. So she's on the phone with Bob. She's like, "Okay, are you having sex with my daughter?" I'm chilling. I'm like, this is not even like, what kind of, this is the dumbest question. The dumbest question you could ask somebody. Like, I'm on mine. I'm like, what kind of, like, come on. Like, you gotta do, in my mind, I'm like, my mom, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like thinking of my mom. I'm like, I know she gotta do better than that. Because she has to know that he's not gonna say yes. I'm chilling, chilling, chilling. Why this kid says yes? I don't know. He says yes though. So my mom is like, "Oh, you're having sex with my daughter." So in this moment, I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I'm frozen, frozen. Like I didn't like my heart just stopped. Like, you see how it just stopped for that second right there. Like, that's how I was. That's how I was. Cause I'm like that because it's like, damn. Now, if I say he's lying, it like if I say he's lying, and I go against him, then it's gonna look like he tried to get me in trouble on purpose. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I can't even say it's him, because he's gonna try, like, it's gonna look like, damn, like, I'm not talking to you no more. I'm not gonna be a girlfriend no more because you try to set me up on purpose. Right? Which I feel like low key that's what he did. Not gonna lie to you. But I'm like, damn, so I can't deny it. I'm not gonna deny it. And then I'm like, I'm not gonna lie and be like, no. Cause it's like, why would he be saying that? Come on. Like, my mom, like, I'm like, why would he be saying that for no reason? Like, why would he just, so I'm like, yo, like, I just stood shut. And then she hung up the phone. And she was just looking at me. All right, so now she took my phone. Now I don't have a phone. I'm not receiving any birthday wishes at 12 o'clock. Mind you, I was turning 16. Like, your 16th birthday is something that you can never get back. Like, those are like the precious years of your teenage years. Like, it's just a number that's unforgettable, you know? That's something that's celebrated all around the world. So it's 12 o'clock, you know, when you do the, oh, it's my birthday pose, the countdown. It was none of that. None of that. Like, none of that was popping. Like, none of that was valid. Nothing. Like, none of that was nothing. Nothing. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, damn, I still don't have my phone. She gave me my phone. And my birthday, it was just, everything went downhill from there. Like, my home life, I didn't like it. Way worse. I had church school in the night. She was on me at church, like, about if I was going to church school. Um, it was just real. It was terrible. Like, it was crazy. Like, the only reason why I'm sharing this story today is because I want people to know, like, whatever you're going through, whatever you've been through, you don't have to let that define you or affect you. Like, I remember when I was going to school and I would tell people stories about my life. Like, have so many stories. I think I could write a book. People be like, how are you so happy? And I'm like, yo, like, why would I dwell on negative things that I can't change? Why would I do that? Like, I want to live a happy life. So to live happy, you have to believe it, lead it, speak it into existence. Like, I feel like happiness is a choice. You choose to dwell on certain things. You choose to be down. You choose to, like, okay, this happened and this happened, but I'm gonna do about it. Like, time will pass. Like, these things will go away. Feelings change. So that's just a learning lesson. Well, a lesson that I learned, yes. That's a learning lesson. Yeah, truthfully, my 16th birthday was like the worst birthdays. And I've had a list of couple of bad birthdays. Like 15, 14, 13. But my 16 takes the cake. Takes the cake. Did I stay with Bob? Yes. Yeah, I know I still with Bob. You know I still with Bob. You're young and you're in love. Come on now. Like, I stood with Bob. I stood with him for 3 years. Like, come on now. He in love or whatever, what I thought was love. And I thought he was fake in love with me too. So I'm like, this is my boyfriend. Like, that's that. Do I regret staying with him? Yes, I do. I do regret staying with him. Cause I did not last with him. And it was a lot of toxic things going on. A lot of toxic behaviors that would repeat, and we went to school together, so that was another thing. Yeah, just stay positive and through tough times. I know it's hard, but that's the kind of person I am, and a lot of people label me strong for that. But be kind to strong people. Like, those are the people that go through the most, and they won't always show you, but just always be kind to them. And don't think they're made of stone, because yeah be abusing. Like, we're strong, but that doesn't mean that you could keep doing whatever you're doing when it comes to a strong person, or like taking advantage or anything that does not serve well to that person. I understood my mom, because I would definitely feel away if some little ass boy tells me he's having sex with my daughter. Like, definitely. I feel like the chain of events that happened after that, she could have handled certain things differently. Because at the end of the day, it was not my fault that he said that to her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she was taking it out on me when it really wasn't me. So that's something that I wish didn't happen. And yeah, like, I completely understand her, but she could have did things very differently. Like I said, this is not the only story in my life. I have a million and one stories. That's it for today's story time video. Listen, always try to stay positive, stay true to yourself. Don't ever change for nobody. Whatever you're going through, times will pass. Look at me, I'm already, let me not even say my age, because y'all don't even gotta know all that. But I'm old enough now, years have passed by, and yeah, like, that's just it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the story time video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Comment down below which was your favorite part of this video, or anything that I said, any phrase or anything. Post bell notification on, so you guys can receive every notification every time I upload a video. And yes, thank you so very much. Also, I know I talk with my hands a lot, so I'm trying to work on that as myself, as a person. It's an internal struggle. So if I talk with my hands a lot, please don't mind me. I was raised with my mom talking with her hands. That's why I talk with my hands. It's a really bad characteristic. So I'm trying my best. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye.